Good. I'm going to record this for Stephen. So I just wanted to say good morning to you all, and thank you for getting on this Monday morning leadership call. I am going to try to do it as best as I can as Stephen, because, follow the leader, right? Try to do the best for the team. So I had a topic this morning that I was thinking of, and I started talking about the bedtime belly buster. And I just thought, like, this week, most of us who are promoting the bedtime belly buster have been giving ourselves a little bit of an extra push because we've gotten a lot of people, interested. So it sparked up a lot of conversations within the team, and I'm sure most of you will agree, more than usual, right? So it wasn't anything different than what we do every single day. All we did was make a different post and change the way we were saying things online. So we put up a post that said, if you could drink this all natural supplement before you go to bed, that'll flatten your tummy. Would that be something that you'd be interested in doing? And all of a sudden you see all these different people came out of the woodwork, right? That never, ever, even expressed interest in Isagenix before. So it sparked up in my mind a great video to show you guys that I thought of how, as a team, we can push ourselves just a little bit better. So let me try to share my screen. We're talking about the most untechnical savvy person trying to do these technical things today, right? So share screen. And here we go. So I'm going to follow Stephen's method of playing a video. Can you guys see my screen? Debbie Davison? Okay, good. I see you there.
Yes.
Westview this year. A lot stronger than we are. You already written Friday night down as a loss, Brock? Well, not if I know we could beat them. Here, Brock. You too, Jeremy. What, am I in trouble now? Not yet. I want to see you do the death crawl again, except I want to see your absolute best. What, you want me to go to the 30? I think you can go to the 50. The 50? I can go to the 50 if nobody's on my back. I think you can do it with Jeremy on your back. But even if you can, I want you to promise me you're going to do your best. All right. Your best. Okay. You going to give me your best? I'm going to give you my best. All right, one more thing. I want you to do it blindfolded. Why? Because I want you giving up at a certain point when you can go further. Get down. Jeremy, get on his back. I did a good tight hold, Jeremy. All right, let's go, Brock. Keep your knees off the ground, just your hands and feet. There you go. A little bit left. There you go. Show me good effort. That way, Brock. You keep coming. There you go. It's a good start. A little bit left. A little bit left. There you go, Brock. Good strength. That's it, Brock. That's it. Not another 20 yet? Forget the 20. You give me your best. You keep going. That's it. No, don't stop, Brock. You got more in you than that. I ain't done. Just rest a second. You got to keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Don't quit till you got nothing left. There you go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. You keep driving. Keep your knees off the ground. Keep driving it. Your very best. Your very best. Your very best. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Don't quit on me. Keep going. Keep driving it. Keep your knees off the ground. That's it. Your very best. Don't quit on me. Your very best. Keep driving. Keep driving. There you go. There you go. That's it. You keep driving. Keep your knees off the ground. Keep driving it. Don't quit till you got nothing left. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. I want everything you got. Come on, keep going. It hurts. Don't quit on me. Your very best. Keep driving. Keep driving. There you go. There you go. He's heavy. I know he's heavy. I'm finding out strength. Then you negotiate with your body to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going. You hear me? You keep going. You're doing good. You keep going. Do not quit on me. You keep going. It hurts. I know it hurts. You keep going. You keep going. It's all hard from here. 30 more steps. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Keep going. Burn. And let it burn. It's all hard. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Come on. Keep going. You promised me your best. Your best. keep going. It's not too hard. You keep going. Come on, Brock. Give me more. Give me more. Keep going. 20 more steps. 20 more. Keep going, Brock. Give me your back. Don't quit. No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Brock Kelly, you don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Go, Brock Kelly. You don't quit on me. No, you keep going. You keep going. Go, Brock. 10 more steps. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. Keep going. Don't quit. Give me your heart. You can. You can. 5 more. 5 more. Come on, Brock. Come on. Don't quit. Don't quit. Come on, Brock. Come on. 1 more. Look up, Brock. You're in the end zone. Brock, you are the most influential player on this team. If you walk around defeated, so will they. Don't tell me you can't give me more than what I've been seeing. You just carried a 140-pound man across this. Brock, God's gifted you with the ability of leadership. Don't waste it.
Coach?
Can I count on you?
Yes. Coach?
What is it, Jeremy?
I weigh 160.
So I get emotional every time I watch that because I just feel like, how many times do we give up before we even get started, right? But you don't know how far you can really go. And that's what we're here for. We're here to coach each other and lift each other up. So I wanted to open it up for anyone who wanted to share something.
Well, I'm here. I'm on a treadmill. So there's no excuses, right? That just almost made me cry. Maybe because I'm on a treadmill? I don't know. And I was running while you were playing that. But that was like cruel and motivating at the same time. I'm not sure if it was more cruel or more motivating, but it certainly was the truth. When you're blindfolded, there is no finish line. There's no obstacles or track horses that you have to jump over because you don't see. It's just, I don't know, that was powerful. And yes, I almost cried. I don't know. That was a lot. My nephew's he's a football player and he's going to Cortland in the fall and he's losing weight on his own and stuff. And so I kind of like thought about him in that situation. And I don't know. And my kids who are pushed in sports, I push my kids a lot in sports for many reasons. But I think the message was you could always do better if you just don't look at the obstacles, I guess, right, Susie? There are no obstacles when you just don't see them.
Exactly. Thank you for that share. Thanks, Cindy.
Also trust.
Anyone else? Morning, Rick.
Yeah, good morning, Susie. Yeah, I've seen that before, and it's always incredible to watch. It's motivating. As she said, it can be kind of cruel if you're not part of the culture of sports and kind of understand that it's always trying to get the best out of an athlete and get them to understand that there is more that they can give, and it's so appropriate to what we're talking about now. It does blow me away every time I see it because as Cindy said, I think that, we only put barriers in front of ourselves because we see them and we kind of create those obstacles. But really there's so much more that we can do and so much more that we can strive for. And that's why I like these calls, because they are motivating and they are inspirational, and they do kind of collectively bring us together to understand that we have so much more that we can all do, and that we're all here for each other. So I think it's a great share, and I think it's definitely motivating for me personally, because Tosh and I are just pushing. We're trying to push as much as we have, and we recognize that we're not pushing as hard as we can, even though we're pushing more than we have in the past. So it's just inspired me to put my blinders on and say we can totally do more. So thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Yeah, isn't that so true? Like, I find that for myself, and I put myself in both positions. I put myself as the coach. Am I being that coach for other people? And I put myself as that quarterback that is the leader of the team that people are following. Am I pushing myself as far as I can go? And there are plenty of times where I can say, you know what, I didn't do my personal best, right? But then when I do, I'm in that game. I'm in the mojo. And you know what? I'm not the only one. So this week I saw it happening within the team, all because of a stupid belly buster post, right? It's so silly. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys are in Isogenic. So I can see that it's just one little post, and me pushing myself, pushed everybody else on. I mean, we all collectively were pushing ourselves. We've had the highest enrollments this week. No excuses. No one put up the barriers like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? Oh my God, what am I going to say to people? How am I going to approach people? Because people were coming to us. We were in that high vibration state where everybody was buzzing about something. We have over 500 people in the belly buster. It was like something that was so exciting, but something so minuscule that turned it that way. It was that one little extra degree of power that we put into it. Anyone else have a share?
Yeah, Susie, I'll share. I joined you just as that was starting, thank God. And I guess there's two parts of it that really inspired me by watching that. And first is that if you set a goal and you set a specific goal, let's just say it's a number like the 50-yard line. When you reach the 50-yard line, I win. If you don't know where the 50-yard line is, you just keep going. And that kind of blew me away there. It's like when you don't know where the finish line is, you have to keep going because you don't know if you reached it or not. And I reflect back on when my weight loss journey first started, right? So I was 245 pounds, and I'd have been so happy to reach 200. And that obviously on the system, it wasn't that hard. And I reached 245. And then I thought, wow, I wonder if I could get back to, like college weight, which was 170. And I did that. Since then, everybody that I'm trying to coach, I say, well, what's your goal? And they always have these very limited goals, always. Oh, well, I'm 60 pounds overweight. I just want to lose 20. And I remember, not that I remember, because I keep doing it. I say, no, what is your ultimate goal? Like, where would you ideally like to be? And I try to tell them, set that goal. Now, you have to be realistic. You're not going to do that in 2 months or 6 months. It might take you a year, 2 years. I don't know, whatever the goal is. But I'm now flashing back on those every time I say that, because it is possible. It is possible. But if you limit it by saying, oh, I'm just going to lose 20 pounds, you'll reach your 20 pounds and then you'll stop. In fact, maybe you won't even keep going on the system because you reached your goal and you think that's it. But that is a metaphor for so many things. Oh my God, just even my business, like all of it. So I immediately flashed my own weight loss goals and now how I try to train people with weight loss. But I take it even further. Look at my business too. I want 2 people a week. Well, all right. So if I get 2, do I stop? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 6 a week is possible. I don't know. So you just have to keep going. But that was really a great clip. Thank you for showing that.
Thanks for that share, Tim. That was awesome.
Hey, Susie.
Teresa, good morning.
Excuse the way I look. I just got home from the gym. But anyway, I love that video. Every time I see it, it's like you and I'm sure others. It's very overwhelming to watch. And I know for me, and I'm sure many others, when things get too hard, we want to stop. We want to give up. And it's the same in our business. Like when things get too hard or we get that rejection, I know for me in the past, and even sometimes now, it can paralyze you. And, and keeping those blinders on like he had, and even Lynn Hagedorn talks about it all the time, keep the blinders on and just stay the course. And yes, it'll be painful. Yes, it's going to hurt. It's going to, I don't want to curse, but it's going to suck. A lot of the ups and the downs, and when we hit those downs in our business, it stinks. It really does. But keeping the blinders on and keep going, I got a lot from that. And when you talk about reaching a goal, you never really arrive. You just have to keep going. Even when you hit a weight loss goal, there's always room, to make yourself stronger and always improve yourself and just keep going. I absolutely love that video. I showed my kids that all the time, and they like watching it too. And but thank you, Susie, for sharing that. Great Monday morning video.
Hey, Susie. When he was first starting that you saw like his teammates on the sideline kind of goofing around and laughing about it and stuff. And the further he went, you could see that they were like fully supporting him and kind of amazed that he was going as far as he did. And I don't know why that stuck to me, how, typical kids, guys goofing around, and then when it's getting serious, they were there supporting the guy at the end. And like Rick was saying earlier, the bedtime belly buster thing is, the curiosity has been incredible. I've had more conversations in the last week or two than I've had in the 2 years that I've been with Isagenix, and it only makes it easier for me to speak about it. And I saw that video for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and it was really inspiring. So I just wanted to share that.
Thanks, Kevin.
I just want to piggyback on Kevin. Hi, Kevin. When you were talking about the teammates, that really, your team is watching you. And if you're going, they're going to jump right on with you. But if you're not, they're just in the sidelines thinking that, why should I do anything? They're not. So they really are watching everything that you do. Yeah, so that was powerful. Thanks.
Anyone else? I'm going to post that clip actually in Stephen's invitation for those of you guys who want to watch it again. I just found it. I watched it several times in different venues, of course. Always trying to be better, always trying to be a better coach, always trying to be the best person that I am. And I feel like that's one of those that brings me back to reality, right, guys? And just like, when we complain that life's too hard, is what we're doing really hard? It's not. We just have to push ourselves just a little bit. And it's true. Like, when you have the blindfold on, you don't know how far you can go. And I love being not only that person that can push myself, but also being that person in his ear, like talking. That's like one of my things that I love. So I'm going to share another little clip with you guys, and then we'll open it up for last thoughts. And So what did you guys think? That one little extra degree can make such a big difference, right?
Yeah, I think that was interesting. The music was kind of like sci-fi kind of background a little bit, but it's I was thinking about purpose and intention, and I was thinking that looking through that our when I always kind of get a little stuck, it's about what is my purpose and what is my intention when I'm talking to someone and trying to have that conversation with them, and understanding that I'm trying to be there to be something and offer them something, or listen to what they may need to offer them something that can be beneficial to them and their family. So which is, when I was looking at that, it's just kind of what's driving me and what's my intention and purpose. And if I go at it that way, it's so much easier to have those conversations, that next conversation with someone. It's so much easier to ask for that person's information so that I can connect with them in the future, in the not so distant future, to talk to them about this opportunity. So that's what I kind of try to keep in my mind is what is my purpose and my intention, and trying to come from an authentic place of being a benefit to them and being something that they just don't know about. And like you said, that one degree, that one conversation could change the life of that person and change the life of, for Tasha and I, in terms of finding someone who really sees what we see and is willing to turn it up a dial to go for it. So I like that a lot. Thanks.
Anyone else?
All right, I'll share again. Sorry.
I love it.
This is very interesting though, because it's weird how everybody's watching the same thing, but it's going to affect everybody slightly different, because it triggers something in you that, my reaction is going to be different than Rick's. It's just really interesting. So I have this issue where it's very easy for me to remember the moment. And I guess that means the 212th degree, when it hit 212, that I knew I had to do this. I knew I had to join Isagenix, right? So for me, I did get sick. I did have an issue where the doctor said, that's it, you're done. Your health has to change, and it has to change today. 212th degree, water turned to steam. That was it. It's on. But what is the 212th degree for everybody else? And I really feel like that is always a struggle for me. Everybody I'm talking to, well, you know, oh, I'd like to feel better, or I'd like to lose weight, or I'd like to have more energy, but they don't have that sense of urgency. They don't, for me, I call it the trigger point. When that doctor said this could kill you, boom, the trigger was pulled. Done. There was no more question. I was in and I moved forward, and who knew what it was going to lead to, but it changed everything. So I'm thinking like, man, that 212th degree, it's just 1 degree, but how do I tell everybody else you need that 212th degree? You're only at 211 and you need to hit 212. When you hit 12, you'll get what I get. But until you have that 1 extra degree, and it's really just, I'm sorry that I feel like it just hit me like, oh my God, thank God I got sick and I went from 211 to 212. Because I was able to change everything, and now I have to get everybody else to understand you're only at 211. You need 212. Steam can power everything. That's my thoughts, my reaction to that. Another great.
Thanks, Tim. He's so funny. Anyone else like to share something that opened up for you guys? It's so funny how 1 degree can make such a difference, right? What if we all made a commitment to be 1 degree more today? Can we do that? And see where we're at next week? Just push ourselves just a little bit. Look at what Laura's created by pushing herself just a little bit. Amazing results, right?
And it's cool because I like the thought of there is no there. We're not doing this just to get somewhere. I had a friend say that this weekend. Well, I'm going to try this 30-day challenge. And I found myself asking her, why just 30 days? Why are you just going for this 30 days and then stopping? Because that's what they're all doing in this little thing. And I'm trying to watch my old friends and the new me telling them there is no there. You got to just do this for life, not for just the next 30 days to get in a swimsuit and then stop. And I had an interesting weekend. I spent it with about 40 really old friends from 40 years. And it's interesting to see they're picking up a little bit of what Myron and I are doing, but they don't get it's for life. This is a lifestyle, and what we've done is for life. This is for us to live. And it's so hard to get, you're right, Tim, they got to be at that degree to be ready to take a big jump. And when you jump, holy cow, is it fun. It's so fun.
I'm sure you were the most vibrant, youngest one out of the whole crew, right?
I felt it this weekend, that's for sure.
That's when you say, oh shit, am I this age?
One of my girlfriends is on Isagenix, so it made it kind of fun for us to know we're going to feel good, because we made the right choices this weekend. A lot of them just drank and drank and drank and drank and drank and drank, and there was no end, to their end. So when they start to try and judge what you're doing, I'm still having fun. I'm still keeping up with you. I'm still doing all the crazy things. I just didn't need all the alcohol to get me going there. But it's an interesting thing. And this video, that first video I've seen, and it makes me cry every time I see it. because you just got to close your eyes and go. Just keep going, because there is no there. When you get there, you're done for that, but there's always something more. So I thank you for that this morning, and the tears.
I was crying along with you guys.
That
But really,
video.
what do we have to lose? What do we
Yeah.
have to lose?
Yeah. And that's why everybody's just got to push. You know, you got to be your own cheerleader sometimes, but then we got to be there to cheer them on and show them belief until they believe themselves. And with my dear friends, that's what Myron and I continue to do, you know, is show them that this works and we're not stopping. And thank God for cleanse days.
You know what the funny part is? You saw all of the teammates that were snickering on the sideline, right? And that reminds me of all of the haters that are watching us, right?
Mhm.
They're waiting for us to fail. They're waiting. But then once they start seeing us pushing ourselves further than they've ever seen us, they become part of the team and part of being our cheerleaders. So we have to be the example. We have to be the first ones to go.
Mhm.
Absolutely. That's what I felt like this weekend, like that video.
Mhm.
But it was good. And at the end, the kid felt really good about what he did. So that's what I think we should all get out of that.
Anyone else? Any final thoughts?
Susie, I really appreciate you showing the 212 degree, because I think we always like think that we have so much to, you know, such a distance to go to get where we want to be. And it's really just 1 degree. And if we would stop looking like so far ahead, like there's so much to accomplish, or how am I ever going to get there, or how, you know, if you just just change one thing, you know, it'll just, and then change one more thing. I think that's, you know, I really like that video. I've been
Simple,
watching
but
it
to the
a
point,
long
right?
time. Yes.
I like the sci-fi music too.
Mhm.
Like I said. Anyone else? We're good?
Mhm.
Okay, let's make this an amazing week, guys. Okay, love you all. Steven was very missed today, but you know, I tried my best to take his place, right? And sorry for the technical difficulties.
Did a great job, Susie. Thank you.
Yes.
Great job,
Susie.
Susie.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.